My responsibility as the daughter of Robert and Carolyn Abrams, as the granddaughter of people who had been denied the right to vote, as the great-granddaughter of slaves, my job was to use this election to talk about the system that let this be. And so we decided on that night that we were going to demand that the system itself be fixed. Because when you concede, what you're saying is that the system worked the way it was supposed to. And I refuse to believe that a system that is supposed to protect our democracy worked the way it was supposed to. In 2020 and beyond, the way we fight voter suppression is by meeting it where it is. That means, first and foremost, volunteer to help people get registered to vote. Hi, Nina Durham. My name is Stacey Abrams. I wanted to thank you for all the work you're doing to reach out to voters and making sure they stay on the rolls.
If you believe in one person, one vote, if you believe in representative government, then you will fight for this democracy.
So if you fill it out right now, we can mail it off for you.
Our power is in our vote. Our power is in our voice. And if we willingly choose to remain silent, we give up that power.
Today that we celebrate what it means to be in America. Today our returning citizens have their right to vote restored.
Plan out what you're going to do to make sure your ballot is cast and counted. And then ask your friends and family whether they have a plan.
Even if you've done everything right, do not assume you're registered. Check to make sure that you haven't been purged or that your polling place has moved.
Vote as early as possible. Take your friends with you to the polls.
Talk to your neighbors about voting.
Call your parents and ask them if they voted. Call your grandparents.
And make sure that people know what precinct they're in, where their polling location is.
And then you turn up at the polls. And you don't leave until you cast your ballot.
They told voters to anticipate long lines. Is 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, is that reasonable though in your mind, David?
It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Folks die for this right that I'm, so I would never take advantage of it, so I'm here for the long haul.
It's a life and death matter. It really is.
It's not going to be the courts that save us. It's not going to be the justices in their robes. It's got to be the people.
If you were to come out to vote, we could elect who we wanted to, we could get done what we wanted to, and we could make sure that our voice was heard.
The fight for voting rights needs to be a defining civil rights issue today.
The desire to keep certain people away from the polls, it's a reality that we have to be prepared to confront. And unless we confront that reality and base actions on that reality, we won't make the progress that we all want to make in this country.
I believe in our democracy. I believe in our nation. And I think our strongest patriotism is a patriotism that says that every voice matters and that every vote counts and that we will do everything in our power to make it so.
Let's stop thinking that our voice don't matter and vote. Educate yourself and know who you're voting for. Because it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us! A lot of us!